Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John, and this video is going to be unboxing from my good friend Adam Bradley. He sent me this huge package here, so let's see what's inside it. And when you see the front of it, you'll laugh like I did. And I wonder if the bloke said that when he picked it up and thought, "What on earth is this?" So I don't even have to say it. Adam's going to say it for me. Nurse scalpel, and he's given me the place to cut it as well. That's brilliant, that. I must admit, I had a laugh, and that's it. Deborah says, "Look at this," and she's saying she thought it was like a medical parcel. I said, "No." Anyway, so yeah, nurse scalpel. This is insanely well packaged. I do keep saying it that I'm so pleased that and grateful for people sending me anything, but when it's sent in this particular way, you just know you're dealing with people who really appreciate the items inside and also want to get these. And I mean, you couldn't have put more gaffer tape on this. Look at this. So I want to thank Adam once again for doing this. This is great. Got a note from Adam here, and it says, "Hi, John. Hope you are keeping well, my good man. Well, apart from having a bit of a cold on board, I'm doing all right. A few more DVDs for you. Hope you don't have any of them. Keep up the fantastic work on your channel, and I will be subscribing when and if you get that off the ground. Looking forward to your videos every week. All the best, and to you and the devs, Brad." So this is, I mean, look at this packaging here. That's amazing. So first up, and these are all individually wrapped, is, hope I get this the right way around, tons of bubble wrap. Amazing. First up is, now, I'm pretty sure John Hall had this, This rings a bell. Just as soon as I saw the green, I thought it's got to be Reanimator, because Reanimator was always green. It goes with the actual thing. Now this is aha. Those who know. Tell you what, it's amazing how much that will stop the disc falling out. That's brilliant. Thanks a lot for that, Adam. This is, well, I don't need to tell you how good this movie is. It's just absolutely, it's perfection. And this one, I would imagine, at the time it came out, this would have been the best version of Reanimator going, because I know that the American market that always had, and always THX as well, that one when that came out was like the big thing. That's indent. It's from Elite. Now I might be wrong, but I think Elite became Anchor Bay. I think, but this is probably Region One, and I've got a multi-region player, so that's not a problem. Over 6 hours of bonus materials. I'll get into that. But this is I mean, I love things like these old, like special editions, especially from the US, because they used to do, before us, we weren't getting nothing like this. They were the first ones to get these, were always importing these things. Because you used to import loads of things from like Denmark and stuff like that. Swedish type of things, because they were uncut. Now these were the ones that you went for, and the next step was to go to the US market and get all the US imports on DVD, because this is where all the action was at in the way of getting the special editions. Now these days, when you get special editions, it's great to get the extra features, but the special features these days are usually, well, on new films are kind of throwaway, and you think, well, what's all the point in that? But they used to put a lot of stuff into a special edition, special features, and with them being new, you used to watch all the special features on here and commentaries. Not so much these days, but on most of them, I will try and check them out. But it's a big ask to get them all done. So that's Reanimator. What a lovely version that is. Really stands out on the end. I like my big writing on the spine as well. Excellent. So that's Reanimator. Next up is Individually Wrapped. That's not the movie, by the way. Oh, now this is the mind reading one. I've been after watching this for the longest time, knowing full well it's not it's what's it called? I always used to think that Steven Spielberg had something to do with this movie. He might actually. I don't think he has. But THX, THX. I think it's is it that George Lucas invented that sound system? I believe. But because have I seen this? I think I saw this on the TV once and didn't get it at all. Obviously, there's a touch that the Misfits, the group, they've got a song called "We Are 138." A lot of people say it's got to do with this movie, and I just would really like to know what this movie is all about. I've went past it loads of times in the shop and just never went for it. The visionary first film from George Lucas, now in a director's cut. So this must be a UK version. I've never seen this one before. Very iconic. Look at that, isn't it? Actually, it's probably better than the one they've got now. I'm interested to see it, see if it's one that comes across like a one that would be look good in 4K. Watched it a while back, didn't get it at all. Need to give it a rewatch. Fresh eyes and all that. So that's THX 1138. Packaging, excellent. Next up is something that's quite big. Look at bubble wrap on this, man. Look at that. Now this is a hefty set. I'm trying to feel that to see where I think it is the right way around. Watchers get it the wrong way around. This one is, oh, look at that. Hellboy. Again, this is so funny because I've had I've had the chance of picking Hellboy up the director's cut, which I really like this film. Second one I can't really remember, and then the new one don't really want to go there. But this one is oh, you get the director's cut of Hellboy. You've got three discs there. What a special edition this is. I think the effects in here are absolutely incredible. The movie itself is I just can't believe that they went sort of downhill so quick with it because this had a lot of promise to it. What a box that is, by the way. This is another one when you see it. Well, this is the US one as well. Unrated. I like that. Oh, booklet. What a good touch that is. And you've got something there. Obviously mocked up the. You've got this as well. Yeah, mocked up to make it look like it's from yesteryear. So that's a really unique touch. Never seen anything like that before. It just shows you that Adams went a really good lengths to make sure that this gets to me in perfect condition, which it has done. Absolutely amazing. So this is, yeah, it's region one. So you get the feature on there, and you get some extra things on the back of it, which tell you there, if you can see them. Then disc two, you get special features. Like I say, I just didn't know this existed. In disc three, it's a great character that. You get some more special features. Brilliant. I love that. So it's a great movie. It's a great addition. I haven't got it. Haven't got it at all. Obviously, I've got Reanimator, but I'm going to hunt this and see if there's any special features on it I haven't got. And also, I just like the look of it. I like the look of it being so different, same as this one. Look at that. Look how nice that is. This is long overdue a rewatch. And I don't think I watched the director's cut either. Watched this a long time ago. I was really blown away by it actually. Just wish it carried on, like consistently with him. So that's Hellboy, the director's cut. So this one, I think it's one. It feels like one. It's a ginormous set, and the packaging here is just incredible. So this one here, this huge box set, heavy box set as well. And weirdly enough, I've never seen those three before, them editions before. A bit like the previous video. If you look at the previous video down below, you see what I mean about that. So list up in here is a box set of. Look at this. This it just. I thought when I had a hole, I thought this feels like metal. But then I was feeling the edges of it, and I was thinking, can't be a steel book. But it's not. It's a tin. So you get this. I'm going to call it what's it called? Well, a J box. What do you call it? Never ever seen this before at all. So, Adam, you must have some absolutely amazing additions in your collection. Tartan Asia Extreme, great label here. We've got some really good stuff out. Look at this, in perfect condition. 15 years of imprisonment, 5 days of vengeance. Now, I was very late to the party on Old Boy because in Boston. I was very late to party in it because there's a scene in it that's got to do with an octopus, which I can't stand octopuses or octopi. But in this case, it was an octopus, and it put me off visiting this one for a long time. I do own the 4K of it, but this is such a unique item that these things look great on the shelf. They really do. There's a talking point whenever somebody comes round that it's amazing. People who aren't interested in movies in general, they will go for these titles and say, "What's this?" So, might be a way to get people involved um, in sort of movies. So when you open the tin, you're greeted by this. You've got a sort of, well, a kind of J card in there. Tells you about it. You've got a book, and here's a book. Oh, I'll get the stuff out and I'll put it back and I'll show you what it is. There's a lot of stuff in here. Actually, it looks a little bit like an arrow set, the way it's put out. I'll show you the meme when I get it. So there's your tin there. Now, arrow when they put stuff out. Oh, when they put the stuff out, they do have. It does look like this, them sort of cardboard. Now I haven't watched Old Boy yet, so let's see what it is. It says the autobiography of Old Boy. This way, five behind the scenes documentaries. Like I say, I've never ever seen this edition standard before. Feature film, director's commentary. Yeah. So I've got a film strip as well. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I think you can, can't you? Listen, that's got the subtitles on as well, I think. Yeah, that's quite unique, isn't it? To have that. Nice. And last but by no means least, you've got what looks like, ah, it's because I know this come from like a manga comic, so you've actually got a hardback version of the manga comic, which I would imagine tells you the whole story of the movie. And lovely artwork. It's in English as well. That's brilliant. That. What a really nice set that is. What a really well done set that is. 10 years ago, they took him. That goes back in there. That's a lovely looking. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've seen a clip of that. So that's a Region 1 steel box of Old Boy, and that's the first steel box I've owned. I've seen plenty of them. John Hall used to have loads of these. I don't know if he actually had this one. He probably did, because he used to be a big collector, and he's probably still got them somewhere. But look at that. That'll look amazing on the shelf. It really will. Or it probably might end up on the on the floor area. Maybe too big for the shelf, like too tall. See what it's like compared to that. It's not too much bigger. That might go on the shelf. Anyway, so I can't thank Adam Bradley enough for doing this for me. These are some really good special editions box sets that I didn't know existed. I didn't know any of these existed. Really interested in watching this one as well. After a long time of thinking that I wanted to watch it, but I remember when we first watched, I was thinking it was going to be like Star Wars, but it's not. I know that now. So thanks once again to Adam Bradley for these amazing things. Can't wait to start checking these ones out and revisiting some of these as well. And I will definitely watch Old Boy again and then sort of go back to this and look at all the extra stuff on here. Absolutely amazing. And this just looks incredible. I love green boxes. You hardly ever see them. I don't think I've got any of the green boxes at all, but I have now. So thanks for watching. You take care, especially you, Adam, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.